You know, being a Republican today is a lot like being the only sober person at a frat party. You're the only one wondering who's going to pay for the broken window and how we're all getting home in one piece. If you believe that a national border is a literal requirement for having a nation, but the Democrats think it's just a suggestion for people who don't feel like filling out forms, you might be a Republican. If you think that energy independence means drilling for the oil we're literally standing on, while the other side thinks we can power a superpower with a handful of AA batteries and a prayer for a windy day, you might be a Republican. If you understand that ICE is a law enforcement agency and not a villain in a movie, and you realize that deporting criminals is just called following the law, you might be a Republican. If you believe that $100 billion tariff is a smart way to make sure American factories stay open, but the other side thinks the biggest threat to your children is a gas stove and a plastic straw, you might be a Republican. If you think that tax cuts are just the government letting you keep your own lunch money, while the Democrats act like they're giving you a gift by not taking the whole sandwich, you might be a Republican. If you believe that voter ID is a common sense way to keep an election honest, but the other side thinks asking for a license is oppression, even though they won't let you into their own convention without 3 forms of ID and a background check, you might be a Republican. If you look at a $34 trillion debt and think we should probably stop spending, while the other side thinks the most powerful force for good is a bureaucrat with a clipboard and a regulation, you might be a Republican. And if you believe that the United States is the greatest country on earth and you're tired of being told you have to apologize for it, you might be a Republican. It's just logic, folks. Stick to the plan and everything is going to be good.